up, YouTubers? Rich from 2RC Productions here, checking in. Got something a little different for you. You know, primarily we are an RC channel. As you can see, all my RC gear around my bench here, and I got stuff up on the shelves, and I got vehicles lined up on my racks over there, and you know, we're big time RC, but every once in a while we like to mix it up a little bit and showcase some other things. And the fact that technology and RC and videotaping and editing and photos and is a big part of the RC world as well. I have to take some time here and show you guys this stuff because it takes a lot to impress me at the age of 44. You know, as you get older, things get a little more numb. You know, things you see more and more things. You grow numb to things, and excitement value. You know, you got to keep raising the bar as you get older. When you're a little kid, you know, every little thing is the hugest thing in the world, and as you get older, you know, things have to be more and more impressive to impress you. So anyway, my phone was giving me a hard time. The speaker was worn out. It was a Droid Turbo Motorola is what I had. And it basically lasted about 10 months, and the speaker started phasing out, and I couldn't even hear it, and I had it on speakerphone all the time to talk, and make a long story short, had to upgrade on the phone. So I go in the phone store, and the guy's telling me which, you know, upgrades I can do and so on, and they show you and they give you the wrap down. And this guy was pretty cool, the guy that took care of us. He was very knowledgeable, answered all the questions. But anyway, what I ended up getting was the Moto Z, and there's like 3 different versions. This is the Play that I have. There was a couple of variances and quite a bit difference in the prices between the 3. I don't really know all the options on the other ones. This one was affordable. It fit the budget well. And the phone has everything that I need. So this is the Moto Z Play. And what is very unique about this phone is the fact that it has these add-ons to it. And basically it has a magnetic, all these accessories have, they call it mods. All these mods have a magnetic backer on it. And I'm going to peel this away. And what you do, this is just the backer that comes with the phone, just like to protect it. It has a 16-pin connector on the inside, and then, you know, it has the magnet, so this thing just sticks right on like that in place, and it protects the back of the phone. And they have 3 mods out right now for this, and those of you who might be familiar with this, you know, it might be like, Rich, you know, this phone came out like 6 or 8 months ago. Why are you talking about it now? Well, it's new to me, and before this guy told me about this stuff, I had no idea this even existed. So they have 3 of these mods. And one of them is the JBL magnetic speaker that goes on the back, which you could play. It's basically like an iPod speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker, but it's attached to the phone all the time. And this is it right here. This is the backer. It's, you know, a little bit thick. It's about the thickness of a thin phone. And then when you add it to the back of your phone, you can see the connectors on the bottom. Again, you click it in place. And what's cool about it is it has a really good sound. It has a little kickstand like that where you can prop it up like that so you can actually watch a movie or, you know, listen to music or whatever you want to do. And it sounds really, really good. Okay, what we got here? We got the JBL speaker in place, like I said, and I pulled up the 2RC Productions page here, and we're going to go to the Crawler King and Deadbolt Run video. We're going to start this guy up here. Let me start off at the beginning here. Go back to the beginning. Give it a little bit of volume. It's kind of hard to tell, obviously, from watching on a GoPro is what I'm filming with, but the GoPro actually has really good sound reproduction. It sounds really good. I don't know if you can hear this. This is a video of Ryan and I crawling out by the river with the SCX-10 Deadbolt and the Crawler King. And this thing is pretty loud. I mean, it's not like a home stereo loud, but for a small speaker to attach to your phone, it's pretty awesome. I mean, watching movies and stuff with it, it sounds really, really good. So anyway, you got this little kickstand. Turn it around there. Get an idea how loud it is. It's pretty loud. I have to talk louder to talk over it, obviously. But it has that JBL sound. This thing goes for like $80 for the speaker, and I actually got $20 off of the speaker. So I was pretty happy about that. So anyway, I'm going to shut that off, and I'm going to peel this away. And as you can see, you just take this thing like that, and you peel it off. Boom, done. Now what I'm going to do is show you the next piece here. And there's 3 of them, like I said. And the next one is pretty darn impressive. This thing is really impressive. Now, I've been looking at projectors since probably 2003, 2004, off and on. And, you know, I was like, maybe I'll buy one, you know, and then they're so expensive, and the lamps go out, and they cost $200 or $300 to replace the lamp. So this Moto Mod projector thing, when the guy was telling me about this, I'm thinking, there is no way this thing is going to work. Yeah, right. It's going to attach to your phone, and it's going to shine, and you can watch a 70-inch big screen. And again, you got the connector pins. You slip this thing in place, it vibrates. That tells me that it is up and ready to go. It has a little kickstand on there. Not a kickstand, but basically like a prop-up piece on the bottom where you can angle this thing. You could shine it directly up at the ceiling. You could shine it on the wall. And it's very simple operation. It basically, you control your volume through your phone, obviously. It has the button here that you press to turn the lamp on. And then you have a focus knob right here that you spin back and forth to fine-tune the focus. And it has a built-in fan. It has an inlet and an outlet fan because this lamp gets very hot to keep it cool. So this thing props up, and you can angle it anywhere you want. And I got to tell you, this thing just impressed the heck out of me when I started watching this. I was showing my kids, and everybody's like, this thing is amazing. Well, this thing's pretty costly. It goes for like $299, and you can get it a little less at certain places. So you're looking at about $300 for this. But the fact that it's such a compact piece that just fits on the back of your phone. You could shine this at the ceiling and a wall, and I had it up to about 100 inches, and it was still clear. We shined it on the back of the house at nighttime outside, so we'll be able to watch videos outside in the summertime. You could, any room at all, anywhere you're traveling, somewhere in a hotel room, whatever. You could shine the videos up. If you got Netflix app, you could watch, you know, any video you want, photographs, whatever you want, slideshow. So very cool. So I think that this new, you know, technology that they have of attaching these mods is truly a cool thing. And the other mod they have out now is a actual camcorder camera attachment with a zoom lens and everything else that attaches to the back of the phone, same size. And then the guy was telling me that they're reaching out to all different manufacturers to get people to start submitting ideas for mods. So they're basically, it works out good for Motorola because they don't have to develop and design everything. The other companies can develop and design, and then if they work out, they can pick them up for mods and make a percentage off it and sell it to the consumer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break away here, and I have to show you a sample of this projector because it's truly incredible how it works. So I'm going to give you a little sample of what this thing looks like, and then we're going to break away. And I just want to thank everybody for watching the video. Again, we are primarily an RC channel. We dabble in real cars as well. And every once in a while, if I get something cool in the tech department, I like to share it. The last video I had like this was the Skull Candy SoundMind Bluetooth speaker, which was probably 2 years ago that I did a video on something like this. So just wanted to share this with you. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the support. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And like I said, I'm going to give you a little sample footage here, and then that's it. Alright, YouTubers. This is the projector on the wall in the daytime. And this right now is probably, it's got to be about 7 or 8 foot across diagonally. And I'm hoping this shows up well in the camera. I just wanted to give you a little sample of this. But this is during the day. It's pretty bright in the room. And this is how awesome this thing shines on the wall. Again, I don't know if it's going to do it justice on this GoPro, but this is probably 8 foot diameter across at least that you're looking at on the wall, projecting on the wall. And the cool thing about this projector is that as you tilt it up, it keeps squaring itself up. It doesn't get like oblong and diagonal. I don't know exactly the term you call, technical term you call, but it'll adjust itself. And I'll see if I can give you a little sample of that and show you that. See if it'll show up here. I'll kind of move it up to the ceiling, and what happens is it keeps adjusting itself. See, now it's on the ceiling. Now it's up on the ceiling, and it still stays perfectly rectangular. It doesn't have like a, you know, diagonal effect to it. So the clarity is just awesome. I'm going to step right up to this a little closer. This is shining up on the ceiling again. So you can transfer this anywhere. You don't need a sheet You know, the wall's great. I'm in Grace's room. Her wall is purple. The ceiling is white. Does not matter. Does not matter. So this thing is really, really incredible. I know it's a little bit costly, $300, but in the projector world, $300 is not much money at all. So the other thing is that they did tell me that the Moto Z, all the mods that come out, that Motorola guaranteed their next 3 phones in the series will be compatible with all these mods. So you don't have to worry about spending the money and then having this thing phased out as soon as you go get your new phone. It's no good. So, all right, that's it, guys. Till next time, Rich from 2RC Productions signing out. Thanks for watching.